Get in touch with Anton at todayfm.com. If you're in the market for a bit of a stately gaff in the country, you think it might be nice to have a holiday home, there may be an option for you. There's a little hotel by the name of Castlemartyr, which was originally an 18th century manor house, and I'm sure you could convert it back into a private residence, or if ever you've thought it'd be a bit of crack to run a B&B, maybe you should pick this spot up. It is the spot where Kim Kardashian and Kanye West honeymooned when they were in Ireland, and it's for sale currently by Savills, and with us is Tom Barrett, who is head of hotels and leisure at Savills. For those unfamiliar with Castlemartyr, Tom, give us a sense of the place.
Anton, it's a fantastic hotel. It's an estate, a resort, just over 200 acres, over 100 bedrooms, some of probably the finest hotel bedrooms in Ireland. And yes, it dates back to, the 12th century, a castle, 18th century manor, and it's being lovingly restored and extended to, include the golf course, the spa, the leisure, but it works just beautifully and looks beautiful.
What's the top suite? Is there a presidential suite? Is there a penthouse?
There is a presidential suite, and I can confirm the likes of Bill Clinton and Bruce Springsteen have stayed there. It is, over 2,000 square feet.
It's 2,000 square foot for a hotel room?
Now, a hotel room wouldn't be a fair description. When you talk about presidential suites, look, this has held the president, and it truly is presidential. It's a suite, it's a bedroom, a living room, there's an office, there's a dining room. So, it's ideal actually for large corporate events and functions. Look, in the Cork area, we've got a large number of American leading multinationals and others, and so certainly to host a small conference or a client event, etc., this suite is ideal for us. So it isn't really just for sleeping. And
I know there is the kind of question that nobody with any class would ask. So how much for a night?
Look, Castlemartyr, like most hotels in Ireland, it's trading very competitively at the moment, and certainly you'll get offers there from €100 upwards. Look, the presidential suite will stretch higher, and a lot of times it will be sold to people who are having weddings there and large events, and certainly the occasional person who just wants to have that.
Would I have pocket change out of $1,000 a night?
I'm sure you would.
Would I? Sure, cheap at the price.
But it does depend on the night of the week you come and what's happening in town in that fine city of Cork and East Cork.
So how much did this whole thing cost? Because it was a relatively recent development, wasn't it?
Yes, it opened in 2007, and look, it would have cost a multiple of what we're guiding it at now. Look, hotels, they're by their nature, they're reasonably expensive to build, and this hotel has, it's fine bathrooms, fantastic bedrooms, and a lot of amenities. So it wasn't cheap to build and develop.
Your guide price on it currently, Tom, is what?
Our guide price is €13 million, 13.
I assume you think it's going to make over the guide?
I think the guide is realistic, and we try and guide these days at prices that we feel people will see value and opportunity. But, we try and target it correctly as well. But look, I was there yesterday, Castlemartyr, walked around. It was a windy morning, but a bit of sunshine, and the place just looks spectacular.
And I assume it's one of those where it itself is a destination. You don't go there because you want to be in that region particularly. You go there to go there.
Bit of both, to be honest. It's, I suppose, tourism in Cork has been traditionally West Cork, but East Cork is very strong now. You've got the likes of Ballymaloe, Shanagarry, Ballycotton, Titanic Visitor Centre. The Jameson Distillery in Middleton is a huge visitor attraction and also produces an awful lot of corporate business, and Jameson is one of Ireland's biggest brands globally, and you'd be amazed at the amount of people that Irish distillers Pernod Ricard bring through Middleton, and obviously a lot of those people stay at this hotel.
And I assume there's an awful lot of that happens that you wouldn't get publicity for, that we have CEOs and CFOs and COOs all sliding in and out through the various pharma companies, chemical companies, distilleries around the area without anybody noticing, but there's big money coming in and out.
Yes, look, Bill Clinton or Bruce Springsteen, everyone knows about, but there are a large multinational base in the Cork region, and also a growing and recovering indigenous industry. And look, from Ballymaloe to Jameson, huge Irish brands, but also the PepsiCos, the McAfees, Intels, etc., EMCs, Apple, huge facility in Cork, and these people would all use Castlemartyr and other fine hotels in Cork.
How is the sale being handled? Is it auction?
No, it's a private treaty sale. So over the process of about 5 or 6 weeks, we will be marketing this and bringing people we know and new people to the hotel and touring it, and then we'll be asking for offers. So it's the normal, call it, sales method these days.
Little sign out the front?
No, there's no need for a sign. And I suppose, we do talk to you, we do market it, and we do advertise it. But to be fair, we've worked with a lot of the purchasers in Ireland and globally over the last 3-4 years, and we've been in regular contact with pretty much most of them. So it will be more on a personal basis.
Tom, best of luck with the sale. Thank you very much for coming on. That's Tom Barrett, who's head of hotels and leisure at Savills. 53102 if you want to get in touch, or Anton at todayfm.com. And if you want to win the branded Anton Savage shows, NIs or headphones, the number you need is 1850.